Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modern Life, episode 63. I think I've just gone and mistyped something. Well, I'll come back to it in a moment. So, last episode we got this reading area sorted, and these two desks here, and these two desks over here. Yeah, I think that the rest can stay as long tables. I don't think that hurts at all. We'll place that on there. I want to basically decorate this area this episode, but there is, if I can find my, have I not brought dark? I brought everything except dark oak. God damn it. Oh well, let me just check my build bag, make sure that I've not got anything in there. I haven't, so we're going to head back over here and we're going to grab some dark oak. Dark oak, get maybe 2 stacks, and then we'll take 4 stacks of those. That's equal to 3, isn't it? That should be, oh sorry, I've got an itchy nose. That should be more than adequate, and let's head back. Right. So, I want to do this area. And I've got some plans for this area, but before I do that I want to make let me bring up the bibliocraft at Bibble. I want to make the dark oak desks for those. I want 4 of those, so I brought a whole load of stuff over preemptively. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the desks are just slabs and those. Okay, so we can in fact, how many is that? That's going to be 3, isn't it? We need 1 more lot of those. Okay, and that followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to just do that because we've got the rest there. Bang, and that's fine. Get the desks done. Yeah, I forgot about these. These are definitely a feature of those, and I think they just look a bit different. Give you a feel, and you can actually put books and stuff on that one, which is handy because I have got, we'll come back to this one, but let me go over here and go, that's episode 63. This is the comments for this week. Bonk, there we go. We'll move that out there. Right, this area here, however, is a little bit more entertaining. I am going to change the carpet in here for starters. And I sent the carpet back, didn't I? That was stupid of me. Let me think this through. So if I am going to go round here all the way round, and then I'm going to, in the middle, we'll have that would be there, and okay. Yep, we're okay on that. Yeah, do I want to replace that out with some chiseled wood? I think I do. I don't want really that stone showing on the floor, so let me just get a bunch of this, and we're going to take this layer out and change it into chiseled wood, and then we'll re-illuminate the area as well once we've got this, because those and yeah, I want to basically draw a line onto this project. This is more or less done. What we do need to do now, of course, is get the relevant bits and pieces done. So if I go with you now, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the way around, like so. Yeah, that's fine. Now this and this probably should be these two, just as they come over, and then I want a gate, don't I? Which, if I remember rightly, let me just do a little bit of that, do a craft. That should do me. That will do there. Now there is a reason for the gate. We'll come to that one eventually, hopefully this episode. but we'll pop these two gates in here and here. That's ooh, I like what Malices have done there. And then I think we shall take that and that and go here, 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 here. And we should have in one of these some more of this. We do. See, I'm trying to be a little bit proactive here. Trying to think ahead of myself. Okay, and then that's fine, and if we F7 we should see that. I'm pretty certain that everywhere is going to be illuminated sufficiently. Yes, it is. The most likely place where we were going to have issues were probably round about here. You see there, that's a 9. That's alright though. I think that's, well, it shouldn't matter because we've got the Magnum torch in there. And then, so what we're going to do in the middle here, let me think this through. I'll just have a 4x4 in the middle. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need to make some stuff from Bibliocraft. We are going to start off with a typesetter's table, which is somewhere in here. If we find it, there we go. So we need to make a printing press thing. I brought iron. I brought a lot of iron. What we'll do is we'll put a load of this away actually, just temporarily. Craft one of those. And then we've got the iron, that and redstone. So we're going to need a redstone, a couple of iron and those. I think we've, no, not quite, there we go. Now we have there. That, and that gives us a typesetter's table, which we shall place neatly in the middle here, and that will be the first piece of our jigsaw. The next thing we need is the printing press. So for that we need more iron, 3 blocks. We're going to need you. We need an iron pressure plate. We can manage that easily enough. And I think we're there. 3 of those, 1 of those, that and that with a blaze rod, and that should go there. Now because that is what it is, I'm going to put in where are we? Get some of this going. We'll assume this is that we're keeping with the floor, and in fact I'm going to just replace these outright with that. That way we're done, and then we can pop you in here. So we've got the printing press, we've got the hoofer. Around this side, I think we're going to want to grab some more of you in. Where are you? That configuration. I don't think we've got much else we need in the terms of the printing side of things over here. I think that is more or less it is. Getting dark out. Cool. Right. Grab my chisel. Grab my chisel's bag. I'm going to do this, and we are going to go and Alt, and we're going to chisel out this into a nice little desk affair, which we shall also do going down here and all the way down here. And we're probably going to want to put some more bookshelves in yet. I haven't quite got this area fully designed in my head, but what I do know is it's going to look amazing. There you go. And I get rid of that and that. There we go. So that is starting to come together. This stuff here oops, we should need to chisel into, I think it was that one, wasn't it? And this is, I just wanted to put a different carpet down outside of the yeah, that works. Okay, what next? Think, John. This area here, well, I'm going to have, this is not just going to be a library in name only. This is going to be a library with a librarian. And because testificates have librarians, we're going to actually have a librarian. But obviously what I don't want is this guy jumping over and just coming out and running around. He has got to be stuck in this area here. Now, the obvious thing to do, if we've got them, and I don't think we have right now. Oh, we could make them though, that's not a problem. Let me just go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go with these for start. One here. We'll chisel you up into something else. And then we'll chisel you up into something else again. And we shall chisel this one up into that one there. That's fine. Because he can't jump over that, because that's his thingy. And then, do I want to... I think I'd probably need to make that further up too high, don't you? Because it needs to really match that. But we need to obviously stop the villagers coming out as well. But we're alright. We've got plenty of materials, so... Get 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that back for now. Whee! We'll grab you, we shall place you here, and we'll put an ordinary one here. We shall chisel up this into something else, and we shall chisel that one up into something else yet again. There we go. And then what I was thinking is, well, the obvious thing to do is to come, let me do that again. Oh, boing. Whoa, too far. This is it's definitely got a lot of bounce on it. Don't know whether I can I yes I can. Okay, I shouldn't have got rid of all that. Everybody's going to be sat there saying, you told me you shouldn't have been those bits, but they're the cheap. Let me take you down to half slab. Like so. So that is all half slabbed in, and then we shall do the same across here. Must get the feather falling on those boots before long as well. We also probably want to keep that to hand, just so we can see what's going on over here. It's a little bit stuttery. Oh dear. Well, they're not going anywhere. What we can do now, if I can just get myself to play a little bit there, is we shall pop you down and we'll get rid of that. We'll go onto here and we'll go alt like you, and we'll just continue this all the way around. Now, again, the observant amongst you, and I know there's plenty of us, because just like myself, every single Minecraft player in the world is an expert at spotting every single possible mistake made by man. and don't tell me it's not true. I know it's true. I do it myself, and the number of times I sit there and it's like, how could you not get that right? It's so obvious. And And then when you come back and actually do it yourself in anger, you realise it's not quite as easy when you're actually concentrating on talking and explaining yourself. So at the moment this is fine, except of course any testificate can get through there. So what we shall do is we shall actually, no, let's not do that. Let's go for a plane, because now you can still get through. Okay, 2 plane, yeah, no, we can still get through. 3 seems to be the magic number. 1, 2, 3. Of course, testificate might not have exactly the same collision model as us, so we have to work on the basis that it doesn't. Ergo, we shall have to chop this down a little bit more. Just continue with these in plane mode. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, damn it. You always run out of wood before you run out of places you want to build, don't you? Okay, doesn't matter. I think we're going to need at least 3 of these, so we'll get those together. Like this. Grab that lot. What was it? 1, 2, 3, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this will allow us to have our helpful little librarian stuck in the middle here. Now it doesn't stop baby zombies getting in, so there is always a chance that, well, there shouldn't be a chance actually. It shouldn't be possible. Oh, hang on. Maybe another layer. We basically need to make this so there is no way that these little buggers can jump up, jump up and get out. Right, that's because I was there, wasn't it? I think. Right, that should do it. Okay, so I want to make a few other items to go around the place in here. Let me start off with what kind of library would it be without, where is it gone? The bell. So I need 3 iron, a redstone and a bouton. 3 iron, boom, I've only got, we'll make 3. I'm just wondering now whether I've got 3 actual stone. Chiseled stone, yes I have. Bet you don't. Oh, today I learned I never knew you could do that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that makes 3 of those. Those can go away, and we shall place 1 here, 1 over there, and we'll have another one here. Service, please. Okay, that's that. Let's behave myself a little bit. I wanted to do a typewriter, so I was going to do a cyan typewriter. Why not? And for that I needed, I think it was a, God, what was it? I should actually do a thing. Ink and paper. 1 paper, 1 piece of ink, a couple of blocks of iron, and iron. Oh, and the clay. Now I brought cyan clay, and I'm beginning to wish I'd not brought cyan clay, but it's fine. That's, cyan typewriter will add a bit of colour actually. So yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then you go like, okay, let's try that again, shall we? 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Bang. And we'll place this one over there. Yeah. Oh, God knows why you'd want a typewriter, but there you go, we got one. I also wanted dark oak clocks. So let's go in here. No, in there. We've got a bunch of those. We've got a bunch of dark oak. They want to be slabs. We got some gold. Yes, we have. And we need some sticks. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it! I've just made all the wrong bloody things there. 2, 4, like that. We'll make a bunch of clocks because why wouldn't we? And oh, that didn't work. What happened there? I think what happens now is I drag down into the shield slot and it breaks the pattern. All right, let's have a look. How do you go on? See there. So you are okay. I just think this little bit of sound will make all of the difference. So I need to come through, don't I? So what we'll do is we'll put one up there, perhaps. Is there any? Oh, that's a thought. Yes, you can do that, can't you? So if I go, let's just take this out for a second. If I go and where would you? Even builds. You shouldn't do even builds. Never ever do even builds. You can barely hear that over there, can you? No. All right, let's try. Don't like that. That looks silly. Right, there is the. We need to fix this one. We need a machine. We need a thing. A thingy-mabob. We need that screw gum. So I need to get orange clay, and I just need to pop back, don't I? There's also something else we need to do anyway, but let's get one of those made, shall we? Thank you. And then I want to have a look at cycling while I'm here. There is a device, which I want to make. This thing here, the monster ball. Can we make? We haven't got the. Okay. This is all doable. I am going to go out and I'm going to shear a whole load of grass. No. Yeah, we'll grab some grass. We'll make a whole load of monster balls, and that sounds terrible, I know, but there you go. That's what we got. Right, ready? Yeah. Was I just creaking then? I have this thing sometimes when I'm concentrating, and I don't. It's completely subconscious, but I'll sit there and I start to kind of breathe out, but I kind of constrict my throat a little, and consequently you get this creaking sound from me, and I genuinely don't know I'm doing it until I genuinely don't know I'm doing it until I think about it, and then I know I'm doing it. But yeah, it's one of those little oddities, peculiarities, if you like. Okay, let's get the monster ball done. Let's and then we'll take. I think I'm going to put one of these clocks in my house here, actually, in a full-on grandfather clock mode. Before we do that, I think we shall do it. Where should we put the clock? Over here? Yeah. I'm going to put it here. 1, 2, and I think you get one of those, and you go. No. There you go, and then you can pull it forward if you wish. Cool. Alright, there we go, we got a clock. And it is 5 past 17. Is it? I don't know, that's 0. Well, it's not night time, is it? Oh, I don't know. I can never read clocks anyway. I'm a digital man. Okay, let me get rid of those. We're going to make you. You are going to go in there, and we are going to pop a bit of that in there, and we are going to grab however many we get. 32. Perfect. We'll stick those away for now in the bag, because we're going to go like Pokemon crazy and do all of that stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick... oh, we can't, because of course it's carpet. Duh. Stupid. Okay. That's annoying. Well, let's do one there then. We'll stick one there. After all of that, we couldn't actually place. And then, of course, we can't get one in there. That's fine. We'll put the others away for now. We don't need all these clocks. I think they just give a library, kind of a library feel. What else was I thinking? I've got stuff in here. We need. Oh, I need. Well, some of the stuff, other stuff I was thinking, don't I? Yeah. I think we need to start off with maybe. In fact, let's do 2. Does mean I need a little bit more of this going on, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and a couple of those. Get those going. I'm thinking we'll take that and that out of there, and we shall replace them with that and that. The textures doesn't look right, but the nice thing here now is we can grab. If I can find any, I've got some somewhere. I'm sure I've got some somewhere. They're upstairs, aren't they? We can stick a book on it. It renders the book right, I think is the way I would describe it. Let me take 5 of those, maybe. In fact, let me take half a dozen of those, and what we shall do is grab those and those, and we shall make a dozen written books. Well, we would have made a dozen written books, but they don't stack, of course, do they? That was, of course, a sensible thing to remember. It doesn't matter. We'll fix it anyway. Make some more. Bang. I'm going to avoid putting the one in the middle there, just because. Bang. One there, one there, one there, and that one can be too high as well. Perfect. Now we are a library worth mentioning. Okay, what else? There's something in this middle section I wanted to do, and I know what it is. I want item shelf, which is it's basically these, but with dark oak, isn't it? Okay, that we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I think that will work. We'll get those going. That should give me 4 of those. And we'll grab. Now, I don't think they're going to work there because they have a transparent back. So I think we'll go. I don't like them there though either. Ew, this is not good. How do we do this? Oh, it's going to have to go here, I think. I don't think there's any avoiding that. No. Let me try this then. Yeah, there we go. Looks a bit odd, but that will do. So we'll stick glasses in here. We'll stick ink in here, like so. We'll take some paper and some feathers. Probably not. Actually, no, we will take feathers. Paper. Just the materials of a librarian, the everyday materials. Anything else? No, I think we are good on this bit. So that is our librarian station with the various items of the librarian's trade in it. And yeah, I quite like that. Now we have got a whole load of enchanted books which we need to place, and we've got a whole load of enchantments we need to place. There are 37 different enchantments in this, and we have got 53 signs. What I don't have, I'm not entirely sure how many I have got actually. Let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think we're going to have enough. It's going to be a bit awkward to label them all, but especially with carpet on the floor. Okay, well, I need to get my signs. We'll pop all of this out of the way, and that, and I need to take my start with my, I think we'll start with the common enchants. So this one, for example, can be sharpness. And what I'll do is I will grab the books and we'll start putting them in, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Alright, we're just putting in the last couple of enchantment slots. We have got lots and lots of space left for future enchantments, way more than we will ever need, if truth be known. So I'm not going to scrimp on these. I'm just going to pop these in. Oh, so yeah, we've got plenty of space, and what I've done is I'm putting in the enchantment infinity, and then a little arrow pointing to which one it relates to, and this one is a life leech. I have no idea what it does, but it sounds like a vampiric thing. So basically we've got all the books labelled in. Now launch comes in flavours 1 to 5, so in this column we've got launch 1, launch 2, launch 3. Flame is a single. Spikes, roasting, mending, fortune, most of these are empty. We've got loads of empty slots. Unbreaking, yeah, we've got plenty of. Respiration, protection, doing pretty good on. Protection 4 levels of. Sharpness over there, smite, and so on and so forth. And yeah, probably, as I say, we probably overdid things somewhat, if I'm brutally honest. But I think the next thing to do is return all of this crap back to, we don't need you anymore, the storage system, and then we need to go and have a job interview. Oh, we'll take them books though, that's a definite keeper. Yeah, they can stay here, I think, along with everything. Right, you. Those two are just going to go in there, and then the books will go neatly into there. That should be empty. That should be empty. And that should be done with as well. So we should be good now to clear this area and have done with. Right, we're off. Next stop, I'm off to go and get a villager. So I shall go and take a little stroll, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, first librarian. Mine. He's not a particularly good librarian, but he's got fire aspect as his enchant. You are a arborealist. I'm not too worried about you right now. I was taking some pot shots at slimes, just, you know, costs. Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, they're easy targets. They die very easily, and they generate a whole metric crap ton of XP. Probably, in hindsight, you know, probably not a bad candidate for an XP farm. Right, what else have we got? I've got 31 of these balls, and I've got plenty of... I've got 31 balls, and I've got plenty of space to use them. Yeah, that probably wouldn't sound right, would it? What are you? You are the apiarist. Not so bothered about combs right now. You have got... What's your thing? Treated sticks for emerald or balloons, right? I don't know whether we've got any other good villagers in this village, or have we got actually any other librarians in this village. But we've got plenty of villagers in the area to choose from, and that is a good thing. Yep, I'm going to head off. I know where there is a village with a looting 3 book, I think it is. So we will head down now from here to here, and then from there we shall head down to here. And maybe that one as well. I'll get around these villages, see what we can find, because at some point I am going to want to play with villager trading. I've never really played with it properly. And again, we have the advantage of modded, so maybe we can do something reasonable with it. We can't create the spawners or anything like C did in FTB Infinity Evolved, but maybe we can do something reasonable anyway. So, whoop, back in a bit. Alright, I've been round, I've done the rounds, I've selected what... I mean, there are other villages, I mean, we are here, there are other villages out there, obviously. That probably needs to be taken off, that little marker there. But that will do us, so we'll use this little... Are you going to work? Thank you. So these ones here are all spare. And there's some clerics in there and villagers. The one I want, let me start off with. Do we have a name tag? Oh, we have 1 or 2. I'm going to get a name tag enchanted, ready for this fella, and I'll see you over in the library. Here we are. Right, time to get our librarian in situ. Oops, that's not what we wanted. It was that one. There you go. This guy is our looting 3 book, and you are going to be Giles. Reference: Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a librarian fellow that thinks now he should be more than happy to stay in here, and we can get a looting 3 book off him if we were to run off quickly. And what did you want? You wanted a book and some and 32 emeralds. He's not cheap, but you know, we got a few. Let's just have I got any books? Yeah, why not? We'll have a couple of those as well while we're at it, and we'll head back over. So just see what his next trade is, really, if we can get it. 1, 2, there you go. We'll have both of those, thank you. No, you're not feeling like unlocking your... Oh, there you go. We can get compasses. 10 books will get you an emerald. Oh, a bookcase. I mean, that's pretty crap, to be honest. But the looting 3 books, however, oops, if we can find, I think over here, maybe. Respiration, unbreak. I've got to remember where everything is. It'll It will sink in eventually, I'm sure. There's your feather falling. Sharpness. I put it somewhere safe. There we go. Looting. Looting 3. Soon fill that shelf up. Thanks me and you, matey? Anyway, yeah. So on that note, all we really remains is for us to try. Let me just come over here and F1. Let me. Can we get? Oh, it doesn't show his name when you've got the GUI up. There we go. Screenshot for the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, no. There was one last thing. I've got to get used to this. I want to take it out. Thank you. So, comments. The Seba Hugenbloom asked why we didn't use floodlights from IE in the build for the pigment spawner, and well, 2 reasons. One is it requires power, which is a bit of a pain, not impossible, but with things. And the other one was it would, I believe, also stop the spawn of the pigment, and of course, you know, we want the pigment. So yeah, that was why there. And the other one was from Main Freak. I'm not sure if it was you or myself who found out, but you can indeed place water in the nether using chisels and bits. I'm not claiming I found it out. I definitely discovered it on my own without any help from others, but whether I was the first, no, I can't really say that one. But you can, in fact, yes, if you use the liquid tank and the chisels and bits, you can place water in the nether. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.